The fucked up part about being bullied, whether you're a kid or an adult, is that those words always stick with you. Unless you actually do something about it. It's a little while back, me and my work friend Stacy go into the office as we normally do. But what we didn't know is that this day would be far from normal. Because Stacy's like, Jackie, I don't know if I could do this whole presentation today. I'm just so nervous, and like, you know how I get. Because Stacy is quite shy and quite quiet and awkward. But either way, I'm like, Stacy, you're gonna be fine. No one's gonna care if you stumble over a few words. Trying to hype her up when Karina, the office bully, was walking straight over to Stacy, ruining everything. Because Karina's like, wow, Stacy's really cute that you try to look good today for the presentation, but that foundation you caked on is not really doing any good to your acne. You look more like peanut brittle than anything else, but I guess it's hard to be so ugly. But good luck today. I'm excited for that presentation. And walks off. The fuck? Right? And Stacy just standing there like, Jackie, what just happened? Right? And before I could say anything, our boss just has to add on to all of this. He goes, all right, everyone, we're ready for the meeting. Stacy, you ready for your presentation? Stacy's like, God, no. And walks so slowly to that conference room. But if that wasn't bad enough, as soon as we sit down at that long meeting table, everything gets worse. Because our boss is standing up the front, jabbering on about whatever. When I hear every single person's phone buzz across that table, okay, and people are checking it, looking straight at Stacy and laughing. Right, Stacy's like, what's going on? Jackie, what's happening? So I pick up my phone and check what's going on too. I couldn't believe my eyes. Because right there on our work group chat, Karina did the most diabolical shit. She sent in a photo of Stacy when she was like 13, full of acne, braces, holes in her shoes, standing in the trailer park that she used to live in. And adds, wow, I guess things don't really change, huh? I really did not want to show Stacy that message, right? But it was too late. She's looking at her phone like this, like, oh my God. Jackie, I need to go to the bathroom, okay? I can't. And is about to get up and leave when her boss is like, all right, Stacy, you ready? Fuck. I was just really hoping and praying she could get through this presentation without a hitch. But the bitch that Karina makes it impossible. Stacy stands up, like shaking, grabbing her laptop, but with every single step that she made to the front, Karina goes, boom, 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 boom. Oh my God, I was ready to punch her out. But surprisingly, Stacy was keeping it together. Just for a little bit. Because when she opens up that laptop, starts with the presentation, she goes, Hi everyone, I just want to, Karina's like, speak up, we can't hear you. She's like, guys, we gotta get closer, okay? I can't understand a word she's saying. And everyone scooches their chair like a foot forward, and she's face to face with Karina like this. And you could tell just right in Stacy's face, she was panicked. But she goes, I just want to. And Karina just has to hit everyone with this. Because Karina's like, wow, I wasn't aware that this workplace was so diverse, you know? It's just so nice that we hire people with disabilities. And Stacy, I didn't know yours was so bad. But keep going, girl. You got it. The boss starts laughing. The whole room burst out laughing too, staring at Stacy, who has tears rolling down her eyes. Okay, I couldn't believe it. But the next thing I know, Stacy slaps her laptop and runs out of that room. And Karina's going, run, Forrest, run. What a bitch, right? So I run after Stacy. I'm like, girl, are you okay? Like, you should have said something to her. That was your moment. And what Stacy told me next broke my heart just a little bit. She was, Jackie, How could I? You saw me out there. I could barely do my job. How do you expect me to confront her? You know how I am. I can't. I don't have the words to do it. I gotta go. And run straight out of that front door. Okay, I really thought I'd hear from Stacy, the next day when she came into work. Or maybe just even call me up. But that wasn't the case. Because I don't see Stacy for the next 6 months. Until just the other day, where my mind was blown. I was just at work, minding my business, watching Karina pick on her next target. When I hear, "Hey, Jackie," I go, "Stacy, is that you?" Because she looked completely different. No acting, dropped at least 10 pounds, dressed like a siren vixen. I go, "Girl, you look amazing. Where have you been? Are you okay? What's going on? Are you back to work?" She goes, "It's kind of a long story. Come on." Right? Leads me into that break room. And when she lays everything out to me, I didn't even know what to think. Because Stacey's like, after that whole day with Karina and everything, I couldn't stand it anymore, okay? I hated that I couldn't use my words. I hated I didn't have the confidence to stand up to her. So, I figured it'd be easier if I ran away from my problems. But that's the worst mistake that I could have made. I go, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Well, clearly I try to look for a new job, right? But each and every single time I go to these interviews, I would bomb them. Okay, I had Karina's voice in the back of my mind, calling me stupid, fat, ugly, disabled. And that came across when I was talking to these interviewers. Okay, they kept telling me they wanted someone more confident, someone who could share the ideas, someone who wasn't afraid to be outspoken. So I asked them, what I could do to change all of that. And one of these interviewers changed my whole entire life. Because he goes, "Stacy, your main problem is you don't know how to communicate. That's what's holding you back. All you need to do is start doing these exercises every single day." And showed me this app called Gleam, Gleam. So I started doing it, right? And at first it was giving me, exercises for communication, how to, network, on how to become a leader. But it did more than just teach me how to talk to anyone. It built my confidence so much that I'm in the position that I am now. I go, "What position?" She goes, "Well, I'm here today because I'm actually going to be your guys' new boss. And my first order of business is firing her."